If ever there was a big guy e-bike, this is it. This is the X26 from Engwe, and it's next on the channel. This is the Engwe X26 with a 1000 watt rear hub motor. It's perhaps the biggest folding e-bike on the market, weighing in at a hefty 96 pounds in this version. It actually comes in 3 flavors: the X24, which is a 24-inch fat spoke tire, and the X20, a 20x4 version with mag wheels. That comes with a 750 watt motor. You can choose from either single or dual batteries, and prices range from between $11.49 right now to about $14.99 for this version, with that current sale they have going on, depending on the model you get here. I picked up the X26 in a trade for that KA scooter I had on the channel. This is the dual battery version in gray, and this e-bike is not for the timid. It's a big guy e-bike with a payload capacity of 330 pounds. Has an integrated hub motor that peaks about 1200 watts, comes with 8 speeds to choose from. Top speed is a robust 31 miles an hour, and you get there by initiating the turbo mode, which I'll try and demo later for you. Up close, the X26 is an industrial-sized e-bike with angular joints and a rugged-looking frame, and it's pretty good looking in person. And we've got triple suspension here, so you see the 2 shocks here on the back of the bike. They're fairly stiff. I don't think they're adjustable at all. And the front fork has a suspension fork as well. It's in pretty decent travel there. It's probably at least 100 millimeters from what I can tell. There's the freewheel and the 8 speeds that you're looking at, and the Shimano, I think it's a tourney derailleur there on the rear of the hub there. And of course, those mag wheels, really nice look for the X26 here. Just gives it that really unique look. No fenders on this one, so it's a little more off-road special, if you will. Torque comes in around 70 newton meters. We've got a 62 mile projected range. Of course, we have 2 batteries here, and we're looking at a 10 amp hour battery in the frame, and then a 19.2 in the seat post. So that's 29.2 amp hours of battery, 48 volts, of course. So you're going to go pretty far on the X26. It's got hydraulic disc brakes. It's got, again, the 8 gears. Gross weight, bike weight 96 pounds, gross weight 112. I'm not sure if that's with or without the batteries. I guess that's with the batteries. I'm looking at the specs here. Rider height's 5'6" to 6'5". I would agree with that. Probably, I'd say probably, if you're be 5'10" and over to ride this e-bike, it's definitely on the bigger side. Total height of the bike is about 45 inches. Total length is 77 inches. The reach is about 16 inches. Standover height is close to 30 inches, 29.9. Wheelbase is 48. And minimum saddle height is a pretty high, 36.9 inches. So that's why you need to be tall to ride this with your kind of feet on the ground. Of course, you got the front fork, but you've also got the 2 end ones and this middle shock as well. So it's really 4 sets of suspension you're getting on the X26 here. A lot of suspension there. It is pretty stiff though. I can sit on it and kind of bounce up and down and feel a slight, bulge in the bike as it bows. But here's the front fork, twin forks there, and you can see the travel there on that fork. It is pretty long, so it's got to be at least 100 millimeters. It doesn't say it on the website. But here's again, look at the rear shocks back there, and that kind of anodized orange look with that gray. Really nice look there. Also comes in black, I think, and a blue. I think they're sold out of the blue, according to the website. But yeah, we're looking at a pretty high suspension e-bike, and that's part of all that weight comes in is with all those different shocks they have going on. So I think the average rider is probably a little bit this is too much e-bike for them. I'd probably steer you towards the X20 if you're looking at this kind of frame. It is pretty unique style. I haven't seen this on the market. There's no other copycats e-bike companies that have this kind of frame on here. But if you want triple suspension, look at the X20. It's a pretty good looking folder as well, and it weighs a lot less. I'm not sure what the weight is on that one, but that's probably the one I would choose. I think 20 by 4-inch tires really are a good fit for most people. All right, here's a look at your handlebar system. It's a upsweep handlebar. It states about 3 inches rise there. We've got these ergonomic locking grips, kind of faux leather. They're kind of smooth. We've got a left side thumb throttle. I like that. Got your hydraulic disc brakes here. I'm not sure what brand these are. You got your control pad here and your 8-speed shifter, paddle shifter over here. Let's turn the bike on. Not a huge fan of this display panel. There's a lot of buttons here. And here's the Engwe display. Same as the Kepler, actually. So if you can see that there. I'll bring it into the shade here so you can get a better look. Okay, here's your display. Again, same as the Kepler, pretty much. We've got trip distance, power, got wattage there, trip time, max speed, average speed, total distance, and there you go. You got percentages for the battery, which is nice. I'm not sure what that symbol means. Well, right now we're in normal mode. If we bump it up to 2, 3, and 4, that's normal. And I think if you hold down the I button, it switches into sport. Okay, so that's how we get into the turbo, I think. So we'll leave it at that now, and then we'll test out the speeds here. Alright guys, we're on this Engwe X26. This is another beast of an e-bike in the shop here. I traded for this e-bike so I can do a review on it. So this is a maiden voyage here. Really haven't ridden it at all, so kind of give my first impressions here on the X26 from Engwe. The company's been around for a while. They have a lot of e-bikes on the market, and definitely one of the more reputable ones. I think I had their EP2 Pro in the shop last year. And this e-bike it has everything basically. Triple suspension, dual batteries, 26-inch tires. It's just a monster e-bike. And it's definitely built for the big guy, so this is not for short riders. If you're 5'5", don't buy this e-bike. I'd say you gotta be like 5'9", 5'10" at the least in order to feel comfortable on this thing if it's so massive. Alright, let's do the speed test here. PS levels. Alright, we're in PS1 here. Oh my god, this thing is slow in PS1. We're doing 4 miles an hour. PS2, here we go. A little bit better. We're up to 7. PS3. 11 miles an hour almost, 10.9. PS4, here we go. Alright, 15, PS4, PS5. There's 18, 19, 20. I'll turn the corner here. Let's do a top speed run here. There's 23, 24, 25, 25 there. That was in normal mode, so we're going to do another run here with turbo mode. Alright, we're in 5 here. Let's do a top speed run here if we can. There's not much road up here. It's 20, 21, 22. Yeah, we're not going to make it. Not enough road here. Got to turn around. This thing feels like you're riding a big e-bike because it is. It's somewhere between 96 and 112 pounds. Alright. We're at 23 already. And no one's coming. Here we go. Takes a while to power up here. We're at 24, 25, 26. No one's coming. There's 26. All right. Legs are a little tired. I'm gonna put it in turbo mode here. Okay, it's in turbo mode. Here comes that boost. Just felt it. 26, 27, 28, 29. Whew, almost hit 30 there. I think the turbo mode only lasts for about 3 minutes. It's kind of neat, actually. I don't mind that. Let's go do the hill test. Let's see what this 1,000 watt can do on the hill. Once again, I gotta turn it off, turn it on again. It seems like once you put it in turbo mode, you can't go back to it for a while. I'm not sure why that is. So let's shut it off and restart. Try this again. Put it in 5. Okay, now it's in sport mode. Throttle only test. Engwe X26. Here we go. 15 miles an hour. 18. There's 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. Almost. 23.9. Come on, there's 24. You can get there. 23.9 with the throttle. I want to see if it is limited by the throttle itself, the PS you're in. So PS1. Yeah, we're doing nothing here on the throttle. So the throttle is limited by the PS level setting. You've got up here, I hate that. It should just be 20 miles an hour all the time, no matter what level you're in. Alright, let's check out how easy this bike is to ride with no hands. See how stable it is. This is a lot of bike. I'm having trouble balancing this thing. I can do it, but it wants to go right. It wants to tilt down. So, yeah, it's a lot of bike to balance with no hands. Comes the hill test. Throttle only. We're in 5th PS5. Do throttle only test here first. Gaining speed. Losing speed a little bit there. 7.5, 7.8. Now we're climbing again. This stuff takes a little while to ramp up this power. It's not a very torquey bike at all. Slow power delivery. I bet these kids up here, which they had an e-bike. I'm gonna start pedaling. Alright, here we go. Drop the gears down a little more. We're at 12 miles an hour. Steep part of the hill here. 11.2, 10.3, 9.9. Looks like that's it. 9.6. 9.6. That was in normal mode, guys. Let's see if we can put it into turbo mode and tackle this bigger hill up here. See if that does any better. So 9.6 was the minimum speed uphill. And it doesn't want to go into turbo anymore for some reason. Let me turn the bike on and off. We'll try it again. Okay. Hold down the I key. Okay, now we're in turbo. Yep. All right. PS5. Let's go tackle this really steep hill. Let's see how this bike does. All right, here we go. It's chugging. It's trying. 5.6 miles an hour. Looks like it's holding there. 5.6. Yeah. Which with a little bit of pedaling, made it up there just fine. All right. Let's test the brakes down here. Hydraulic brakes. Okay, that rear tire slid out a bit, but with all this weight, I expected that. Let's go wrap this bike up and get you my likes and dislikes, so stay tuned. Alright, so there's your X26. So a lot to like about this bike, a few things not to like about the bike. I'll start with the do nots. It's a lumbering e-bike in terms of the speed. It takes a while to get up there, so it's not a a quick off the line e-bike by any means, because it's just so big. E-bikes this size can't really do that. It's only got a 1,000 watt motor back there, so I'm not a fan of rear seats. So wish they just put a basket back here or a regular rack. If I bought this bike, I'd take that off so I could put an actual rack bag back there or some kind of metal basket. The handlebars definitely are coming out too far in my opinion. I'd get a shorter stem and just bring them into right here. That's a pretty easy fix though. Suspension wise, it's got great suspension, guys. I mean, you don't need any suspension seat posts there. That seat seems fine. And I mean, look at the size of these tires. They're just massive. And a lot of travel on the fork. It's got to be at least 100 millimeters, if not more. And all around, it's a big burly e-bike meant for the big guy out there. So cable management, you can see the cable, the wires down there. Not a huge fan of that, but you can put some more wrapping around here like this to clean it up a bit. They do have a sleeve up here. And what else? I mean, the suspension's pretty good, as I mentioned. I like the gray color. I like the shocks overall, especially those orange shocks back there. Those are really cool looking. I think it's geared pretty well. It looks like a 48 tooth chainring there. And these tires are just awesome. I love mag wheels, and these are really cool as well. Let's take a look at the brakes over here. These are no-name brakes sitting on, looks like 180s here. And all around decent e-bike for $1,500, dual batteries. So again, the first battery is here in the down tube. This is the 19.2. You do have to plug it in with this little wire here. It's kind of neat looking though. Here's the plug itself. And the other battery's in here. Here's the charge port for the second battery. And this is a 10 amp hour battery here in the frame. So it's a fairly small frame up here actually. But there's this look is pretty unique in the industry. No one really has this frame style. So if you want to be unique, this X26 is definitely one of those e-bikes to check out. On sale right now for, I think this version is about $1,500. You can get a 24-inch version, and you can get a 20-inch version, all with fat tires. So check out my affiliate link in the description. If you do want to purchase one, click the link. Help out the channel in a free and easy way. So anyway, that's it for now, guys. Catch you on the next Crisscrossed.